Okay, nothing new here, just a little bit more practice. So if we look at number 1, you can see the x is in the position of the hypotenuse. So you're going to do the square root of 5 squared plus 2 root 3 squared equals the hypotenuse squared. Your calculator can help you out. Square root of 5 squared is square root of 25 or 5. This will be 12. And again, if you need to, if you don't, any calculator will do that for you. If you put in parentheses, you don't have to have the Casio. But again, if you're like, how is she getting those answers? I'm just writing it twice. Multiplying in front, multiplying underneath, and then knowing the square root of 9 is 3, and 4 times 3 is 12. And I like this particular problem because you get 17. And when you square root 17, you can't break it down anymore. You can try it on your Casio. If it will make it prettier for you, it will not. No perfect square goes into 17 because 17 is a prime number. The only perfect square is 1, and we don't work with that. Number 2, similar situation, except you have the hypotenuse here. So this is a leg. So when you're writing this out, you need to say x squared plus 5 root 2 squared equals 9 squared. Again, use your calculator, do 5 root 2 times 5 root 2 or 5 root 2 squared. That would be 25 times root 4, which would be 25 times 2, which is 50. And this again, you're going to subtract 50 and you get 31. And 31 is a prime number, so when you go to make this prettier, you can't do anything with the 31. So it's just the square root of 31. This answer is approximately 5 point something. This is 4 point like 1-ish. But these are perfect answers when we leave them in radical form. Here again, we're looking for the hypotenuse because it's across from the right angle. So we have the square root of 6 squared plus the square root of 10 squared equals x squared. When you square a square root and there's nothing in front, it's just going to be the number. It's going to be the square root of 36, which is just 6. It's going to be the square root of 100, which is just 10. So when you square a square root, you just get the number underneath. And this is nice because this one works out to be a whole number as an answer. And you get 4 is equal to the hypotenuse. Okay. Let's go here. You have a leg that we're missing. Hypotenuse is 13. So you get 121 and 169. Now 48 is not prime and actually can be broken down. You can use your calculator for that. But the highest perfect square is actually 16. So this will be 4 root 3. I think you have the hang of it. We'll just do this one as our last problem. It's a leg we're looking for. Here, this is 2 root 3 times 2 root 3, which would be 4 root 9, which would be 4 times 3, and that's 12. Again, use your calculator. Oops, I forgot my square there. Square root of 14 squared is 14. And so you get x squared equals 2. So when you square root it, x is going to be the square root of 2, and that's the best it can be. Okay, you have like 6 problems for homework. Not too bad. You guys are tough. Finish strong, get it done, you can do it.